Guys, I have some very bad news, y'all. Some very bad news. Today we lost the trade. And the worst thing about this trade is that it's not even like, oh, it was a bad trade or something. No, it was a bad trade. Definitely a bad trade. But it wasn't like, oh, the strategy didn't work. The strategy didn't even finish before I went in the trade. I didn't get confirmed. And by the time I went in, it was my psychology, guys. My psychology got the best of me. So, as you guys know, I trade ICT, and the one of the biggest thing about ICT is that you have to wait for your confirmation. And I had a confirmation that was kind of confirming, but it didn't have no vim. It didn't have no push. That was like, yeah, bro, that was it. It was confirming. You know what I'm saying? And I think because like the whole thing was moving choppy, it was choppy price action, and I fell for it. This is a date where so far, as I'm looking right now, I'm not supposed to trade. Normally I should not trade, but for some reason I was just like, bro, I can't wait another day just sitting here. And instead of not trading, I ended up losing a bad 50. So at the end of the day, this isn't on my this isn't on my strategy, but this is on my psychology. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're gonna win trades, you're gonna lose trades, and it's part of your percentage. But this is one of those days that I let my psychology get the best of me. I wasn't supposed to lose this trade. I was supposed to go in on this trade, and I went in on the trade. You win some, you lose some, and once you're okay, I'm not okay with losing. No, when once it doesn't hurt you to lose, that's when you know you're doing something right with psychology. The number one first thing, the number one rule you should always remember is that you should be okay with your losses when you go in with the trade. This is one of those trades that is like, bro, I knew that if I lost the trade, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. But I still went in on trade. You're not supposed to go in on trades that you won't forgive yourself for losing for. I don't forgive myself because this was in an A plus setup and I let my psychology get the best of me. But I don't want to keep wasting y'all time. Let's go into the trade. So as you guys can see, this is it for the day. We have overall like price actions. You can see it's just moving up. I can't lie. I woke up 9:30 today. I did not wake up on time. I woke up earlier, but like, oh, nigga, I was tired. I was tired. I'm saying like I just couldn't. So obviously we know this will happen yesterday. Yesterday we didn't take a trade. Yesterday was just like yesterday was better than today. Yesterday we could have actually gotten a trade. We just didn't get confirmation. Today we didn't get confirmation and my fault, y'all. Hold up. My bad, y'all. I had to clean my. So we came in. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I broke down today. So I came in. It was already 9:31, 9:32 when I finally got made my way to the chart. And I'm looking at the chart and I'm like, okay, we have bullish order flow. We're already going on an uptrend. Boom, boom, boom. Even if you see this down B right here, by here, my mind is we're in an uptrend. Boop, we just keep going up. And then next thing is 4 hour. So 4 hour uptrend, 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 uptrend. So overall, I'm expecting today to go up, but the reason why I wasn't fully for that is because we were right beside this is previous day's highs, and we had whenever we have a manipulation, we should expect a reversal. And guess what? Just like yesterday, but this didn't happen yesterday. Yesterday it ended up going up at first, but ended up coming down. I don't even understand. I don't even know what to explain what the price action was for yesterday. Yesterday just all right, just didn't make no sense. I'm gonna keep it up with B. But let's look closer here. So on the 5 minute, you see this is what time is this? This is Asian session low and Asian session high. We can see that off the muscle, we had already passed Asian session high during London session. No reversal. Okay, you should expect maybe there could be a reversal during our own thing. Should have taken a trade today. What was I doing? And the worst part is I had a reason. I knew after the first 10 minutes I should not be in this trade, and I could have left it. I could have left it even with profit, and I still didn't leave it. You know what I'm saying? I still didn't leave it. After I told myself, I said, okay, I promise I'm gonna leave the trade. I didn't leave the trade. Once the trade was like plus 400, I was like, oh, yes, yes. You know what? Maybe it can go down lower. It then passed it again. I still didn't wait for the trade. I don't know what I was doing. But let's just focus on what happened. Let's focus on why I ended up going into this trade. So, as you guys can see, God damn, my hair looks good, bro. It looks good for someone who hasn't done their hair in like months. So We took out first thing off the muscle. We took out London session highs. This is my London session high. I don't know how y'all be doing it. Y'all be going for highs that happen 8:30. No, they already passed it. So boom, London session high. Okay, came down. I'm here thinking, okay, but this is right here too. So maybe my take out previous day highs. Boom, took out previous day's high. Then break of structure. This is how I do my break of structure. I don't know about y'all. This is how I do my break of structure. Once it closes lower than the previous black, that's enough for me for a break of structure. I'm not waiting for that. Nope. Then what do I have to wait for? A continuation. So normally when I like to use an order block, I like it to close outside, like close, like first leave the order block and leave the breaker block, or one of the two, because sometimes the breaker block be mad. Is it order block? I think sometimes the order block be mad long compared to the breaker block, obviously. But sometimes be like this big ass down that's like, yeah, for us to even use that is gonna be too damn far. But that's regardless of anything. So we can see we come up, and I'm here thinking, is it already coming into the order block? If it is, that makes no sense. That generally makes no sense. Okay, I'm not like, you know what, maybe it's not. So it then came down, right? But then when this happened, so one thing about me is whenever I have an order block, see, I wasn't supposed to use this as a breaker block. It's a breaker block. It's a breaker block. In case I'm like mixing people up, it is a breaker block. The down candle after the 5 minute is a 5 minute down candle after the liquidity sweep. That's why I use as my breaker block. So I'm here thinking, you know what? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's gonna go in and then use the breaker block and come out. So I'm like, okay, what I like to do, just so I can have a good idea of where it's gonna go in the breaker block, so I can get the best overall, is that all the different confluences tied together essentially. Whenever you see it going into order block, a lot of times it's going into a fair value gap within the lower time frame. So for me, I went to the 1 minute time frame, got the I saw the fair value gap, it hit it, it respected it, it hit it like 2 times, it respected it. Then I went in on a short. You can see that's my mistake right there. Went in on the short right there. 5 minutes. By this 5 minute, I already felt like the trade was a bad trade. I had already felt like it was a horrible trade. But you know, when you think it's a horrible trade, the moment you get to the best thing, you just take the trade out. What did I do? I got here. He said, we could get some more profit. We could. It could go up and come back down. It did. It came here. I don't even remember when it got here. I have no clue. Boom, boom. I didn't even last 20 minutes in that. G. I didn't even last 20 minutes before I was confirmed wrong. Tuh. Well, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you try your best. You try your best to see what you can do. Once again, I'm gonna tell you guys today, you should always be having your daily affirmations. I lost today's trade, and I'm okay. Am I okay? Who's okay with losing? But like, I'm not like gonna kill myself because there before I've had days I was like, I don't know how I'm doing this no more. But it is what it is. Remember, write your daily affirmations for today. Continue to work towards your goals. I'm gonna really, this is about to be a shorter video because like obviously there's nothing really to be excited for. But what day is tomorrow? Tomorrow, obviously, I'm gonna take a trade. I don't have much really going on right now. I gotta work today. I gotta go work to make $250. Got paid today, so I feel good. You know what I'm saying, but ultimately, like, you guys should just keep focusing on your goals, focus on your grind. At the end of the day, this whole trading stuff is a percentage. Once you get a specific strategy that you know works, it just becomes a percentage. Like it becomes a percentage thing. I don't know how to explain this. It's a percentage thing. It's the same with how all these good NBA players, they shoot on a percentage, but they still shoot a good, decent percentage. At the end of the day, it's a percentage. And as long as your wins outweigh your losses, like the other day I made like about 4,000 plus, like that's a fraction of what I lost today. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you continue to put yourself in towards needs, let me even go check out my Trezella. I think I'm gonna check out my Trezella. Damn, watch your own trade percentage go down hurts so hard, man. Damn, it is what it is though. But overall, we're still doing good. You know, we're still profitable in the month. Look at my Trezella score. There was a month where I could not. My Trezella score was like 20. It is what it is. I'm cool with that. I'm actually cool with that. But overall, everything's looking good. Excuse me. I'm not complaining. I'm just looking at how I can move on with my life and continue to put myself in better positions to not fall for things like that. Today, this is a trade I know I should have taken, and the thing that's gonna hurt even more is like Wick is going to see my mentor say I took no trade today, you know. And I generally believe that's what I'm about to see.
No rappers keep saying.
I'm even gonna see if he even posted right now. But obviously, you know, PB Blake, but they're 1 minute demons. See, this guy didn't make a trade. He didn't win. He broke even. He broke even. He broke even. Two break even trades. Let me see what CJR did. I don't think CJR would have caught a trade today. I ain't gonna lie. With the way this stuff's moving, I think he would probably break even. But that's regardless of anything. Yeah. Regardless, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next day. Appreciate you guys for joining this journey. Whoever is here. Eventually we're gonna start getting to like actual content videos, but I have like so many things going on in my life that it's like before I even get to that point, I would have to build a family. It's like I would have to be like it has to be worth it. I can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna drop a video. Like who's gonna come watch me? Like people have other people that can watch, people who are actually like doing good. And I need to do a little better with my training. So I'm not about to go waste my time like, oh, this is why I'm not doing this no more. This is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing it. Like who's gonna listen to me? You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna put myself in a position where they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to what he gotta say. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be like, yeah, bro, he's talking about this. Listen, he's dropping bangers. He's dropping gems. You know what I'm saying? But like you guys can see, god damn, I need a haircut. As you guys can see, this we are damn. Come on. Cause what's up with my hair right now? It's not even looking smooth. But as you guys can see, we are 3 months in. Struggle is not completely here because we have a job, we have a family. I don't pay rent. I live with my parents, so we don't really got to worry about bills. So as we don't have to worry about bills, um we can be careless. We can be reckless, and we can try something new and try something to get us outside of the matrix. Till then, you still have to work within your matrix until you find the exit door. This will be my exit door. But that's either here or there. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next day.